The Daily Dan poll today, I think, is especially good because I feel very passionate about this topic. With Donald Trump deciding, for whatever reason, he's opening the door for 600,000 Chinese students to come into American universities. And I saw this. I woke up this morning, and I did. I believe that I was in an alternate universe because that is what the president is doing, opening up the door, 600,000 Chinese students being allowed into America to go to our American universities. Now, basically what's happening is Trump is engaged in negotiations with Xi Jinping and China, and this was obviously something that Xi Jinping wanted because the Trump administration has been talking about this for quite some time, and the bottom line is that Marco Rubio himself, the Secretary of State, has been discussing all of this and trying to get rid of a lot of these illegal aliens and the like, and also people that have been going to our universities, yet they've been involved in anti-American protests. And so it's with all of that backdrop, I don't really understand what the president is doing, but I need some video here, gentlemen. Mason is now here, and Sam is leaving. So this is Donald Trump yesterday in the Oval Office.
President Xi would like me to come to China. It's a very important relationship. As you know, we're taking a lot of money in from China because of the tariffs and the different things. And it's a very important relationship. We're going to get along good with China. I hear so many stories about we're not going to allow their students. We're going to allow their students to come in. We're going to allow, it's very important, 600,000 students. It's very important. But we're going to get along with China. But it's a different relationship that we have now with China. It's a much better relationship economically than it was before. With Biden, boy, what he allowed that, I mean, they just took him to the cleaners.
Well, I believe that the president is being taken to the cleaners. I said that in the 5, and I'm saying it now. The Daily Dan poll, 94% of people that took the poll on YouTube agree with me. Why exactly is it that we want to bring in more Chinese students into America?
I was so moved by it. I took the poll, too.
Did you take the poll, Joan?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think that that's a ridiculous notion.
It is a ridiculous. I don't understand it. Yeah. For the life of me, I don't understand. I mean, obviously, Trump is negotiating with Xi Jinping. And so the president really wants a trade deal with China. And so he's giving them, apparently, the opportunity to send 600,000 of these folks into our country. Now, let's all be honest. These Chinese students, some, not all, obviously, but, some come into our country, go to our colleges, and before you know it, yeah, there have been instances where they're stealing our intellectual property. And that's not me talking, but that is the FBI who have said this, and other agencies and law enforcement agencies as well have said this is what's happening. Whether we're talking about Chinese students or Chinese college instructors, we have seen all of these things happen. There are risks of espionage and intellectual property theft. That is what happens. And again, I'm not saying all Chinese, obviously, because in the 5 o'clock, Joan, I don't know if you saw it, people are saying, not all Chinese. Well, no crap, Sherlock.
Right. Right.
Do I even really have to say that? God almighty. Let's also, by the way, not forget about students who come here on a visa and never leave. They overstayed their visas. There's also, by the way, discussions of making China stronger by educating them here in America to the detriment of our own students. And here's the other thing that I keep going back to, which is that China's got some pretty good universities, as a matter of fact. And I realize that we've got some good universities here as well. But I just don't really understand why they would exactly want to come to America. I mean, perhaps they want to, enjoy the culture and what have you. And I do understand that. But, I mean, from a sheer educational standpoint, why would they want to come to a place like Harvard where, you've got all of that indoctrination? But I do understand that there are certain STEM majors that they would want to take here in America, whatever. But this is Commerce, and this audio is getting a lot of feedback. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick He was on with Laura Ingraham. And Laura Ingraham, I think the only person in America who is angrier about this than me is Laura Ingraham. This is what she said.
Mr. Secretary, with all due respect, how is allowing 600,000 students from the communist country of China putting America first?
Well, the president's point of view is that what would happen if you didn't have those 600,000 students is that you'd empty them from the top. All the students would go up to better schools, and the bottom 15% of universities and colleges would go out of business in America.
So did you hear what he said? So basically what Howard Lutnick is saying, that we've got all of these Chinese students at the top of, the colleges, going to all the better colleges, and the schlubby American students are in the bottom 15%. So if the schlubby American students actually get to go to, better colleges, then some of those colleges would end up going under. I think that's what he means. And if we have colleges in this country that depend on Chinese students coming into our country, well, then those colleges have a problem. That's what I would say. Here's more from Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick.
So his view is he's taking a rational economic view, which is classic Donald Trump, looking at higher education and saying,
but why are you
until
helping
we
Harvard?
Modify that.
That just helps Harvard and UCLA and UCal Berkeley and I mean you're all helping those schools. Why? They're like, basically factories of anti-American propaganda. And now they're getting a big influx of cash because of the Chinese students. I know President Trump has always been very pro-Chinese student. I just don't understand it for the life of me. Those are 600,000 spots that American kids won't get.
Laura Ingram's right. Howard Lutnick and Donald Trump are wrong on this. You know how many, we talked about this in the 5. You know how many Chinese students are here right now in America? 277,000. That's right. So Donald Trump wants to bring in 600,000. And I'm just so concerned that we are letting in Donald Trump, the president, who I support, 600,000 Chinese students. And so I want you to think about a number of different things as we all sort of grapple with this. Because, there are not a lot of conservatives who are approving of 600,000 Chinese students being let into our country, doubling what we currently do. I do get that Trump is trying to negotiate this deal with China, but we have all of these different issues in America where we are dealing with folks from other countries. We have illegal alien truck drivers that have been killing Americans. I've been covering that for you off and on for I don't know how long, but a long time. We have companies firing Americans and importing foreign workers with the shady and corrupt visa program. We're still dealing with all the illegal aliens thanks to Joe Biden's open borders. And so we have all of these issues. And Donald Trump's response, and by the way, let's also not forget that in Donald Trump's first term, he actually had an entire program dealing with Chinese espionage. And Chinese people coming into our country and stealing intellectual property and all of that. And so now, what a turn. Listen, I want a good tariff deal with China as much as the next guy, but I do feel like what the president is doing, and you may disagree with me, but I do feel like what the president is doing is selling out American students. That's what I think. Back in May, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, remember this? I talked about this earlier. He was going to start revoking the visas of Chinese students if they were engaged in, anti-American type of speeches or rallies, pro-Hamas, all of that stuff. We talked about that ad nauseum. And so all of a sudden, I feel like this is just a very quick, sudden shift. It was only a couple of months ago that Linda McMahon, Trump's education secretary, telling Fox News that they really were ready to put America first. This was just a few months ago, folks.
Why do we educate hundreds of thousands of Chinese students here in the United States taking slots that American students should have?
Well, that is part of the agreements now, that we should have admissions based on merit and that there must be more balance so that it is America first.
So that's Linda McMahon. But the 600,000 Chinese students is not America first. Now, this is from the LA Times. He has stated 600,000 quota would be the largest number of Chinese students admitted to the U.S. in history. That number peaked at about 370,000 in 2019 before it dipped after the pandemic. So Trump, as you know, been going back and forth on tariffs with China, but this just seems like a major capitulation on Donald Trump's part. This goes against everything that is America first. You know, the other thing, I do understand that there's some of you, and people mentioned this earlier, because I was reading the super text line earlier, where there's some people that are saying, and I get it, that we have a birthing problem here in America. We're not having as many babies as we used to. And so there is some thought out there that because we're not having so many children, that we are worried about the future. And, you know, we may not have enough nurses and doctors and so forth because people aren't having babies. Okay, I understand that. Donald Trump is trying to fix the economy. You fix the economy, you make it easier to start a family. You make it easier financially to be able to raise kids, which is exactly what Donald Trump has been trying to do. Well, then suddenly people are going to feel more confident in starting a family. 8355, 600,000, that's one heck of a military force. 4612, this just proves that as a country, we are not self-sufficient. From agriculture to colleges and universities, we are dependent upon foreigners. And I guess that's the question. Do you think we really are dependent on foreigners? I think if you're the Democrats, you are. I mean, they want to bring in all of those illegal aliens. We speak about that all the time. Josh says, how many out of the 600,000 would be spies or nefarious actors? He says even 10% would be a lot of spies. Even 10,000 would be a lot of spies. Josh, yeah, you're right, Josh. Listen, it only takes one. So anyway, we'll continue to cover this. As far as I can tell, there are, I don't know, have you seen, Joan, have you, when you're not choking on grapes, have you seen anyone that is for the 600,000 Chinese students coming into American universities?
No.
Yeah, I'm baffled by this one.
There's been a couple of things. I think I've been baffled by this and the notion that the United States would buy into shares of, what's the company?
NVIDIA?
Nope.
No.
Intel.
Oh, yeah. I haven't really covered that one, but yeah.
There's a couple of things that he's done that I'm going, I'm not sure about that.
I don't want him to get played by China.
Yeah.
I would much rather Donald Trump. Here's my official talk show host position. You ready? My message to Donald Trump. Don't sell out the American people just to say that you were able to get a deal with China, because it's got to be a good deal. And you can't sell out Americans by letting 600,000 Chinese students into our country and into our colleges, which take up spaces where American students could go. And by the way, I am very much against college. I mean, I think that our colleges are ill-preparing students for the real world, by and large. And so for me, the more that, we talk about this, the more that we see what's going on, the more you got to realize that, okay, so fewer students, I believe this is the case, maybe you can fact check me on this, but fewer kids are going, college-age kids here in America, fewer are going to college. I think that is true, because I think that the majority of people, or many people, are like, college is an absolute ripoff. And so maybe the colleges need help. Maybe that is also part of the problem. Maybe Trump has, been talking to the colleges on the side where, they don't have the students that they once did. But why would that be? It is because it has gotten really expensive, and they don't really, in my opinion, these colleges, they don't really protect their students. And what I mean by that is that you have so many people that go in and they get, the classic example, of course, basket weaving, whatever, but they go in with these, with these majors that don't really prepare them for real life. The other problem that companies have been having with these colleges is you've got these people that come out of the colleges and into a workplace, and they're so woke that they expect the workplace to cater to their every want, need, and desire. Well, that ain't going to happen because that is totally disruptive of the workplace. That has also been something that we've covered. So I think that here in America, we have become incredibly jaded on these colleges and a college education. And one of the first topics I did on WTN, I remember it, was, is college worth the cost? And I have always said, even before the current controversies that we've seen, I've always said that no, heck no. College is not worth the cost unless you do it really smart. Unless you pick a major that is going to allow you to, number one, make really good money and pay back that college loan or those college loans. And by and large, the interest on those loans and how much it costs and how long it takes to pay back, I don't know. Maybe the colleges need to look at the way that they do business and they wouldn't have to import so many students. But again, this is Donald Trump allowing this to happen. Can I just say that weather report ends awfully abruptly? Like that's abrupt. That's an abrupt ending.
It was stunningly abrupt. A bit abrasive.
A bit abrasively abrupt.
Yeah,
is what happened.
I agree.
Should we look into that?
I'm not going to because it's no longer my job.
There you go. Lame.
My give a crap about such things is like not even there.
All-time low.
Well,
he's saying it's your responsibility now, Chris.
When we say low, no, because it's like empty. Like there's a difference between low and empty, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Like if my give a crap is low, that means that I care a little bit.
That's true.
But if it's empty, then it's not my job.
It's
not my job.
Become barren. The give a crap valley.
Yes, indeed. All right, now I want to make sure that we have this right. I saved your behind yesterday.
Oh, my gosh. Did he ever?
In a big way.
Saved your... I had my keys in my hand, and I'm walking out the door, and I get this call, Dan, don't leave. And I thought, somebody wants me.
You know what's even worse than that is when you're in the middle of a monologue and you get Mason Fleming calling you. I go, well, that's odd.
I'm not used to calling you past 9 o'clock.
I was like, that's odd. And I'm like, so then I have like this moment, like 10 seconds of,
yeah.
Okay, do I continue with my monologue or do I answer Mason? I'm like, well, Mason wouldn't be calling me unless something bad happened.
Well, yeah, because theoretically, Mason knows you're talking.
Studio looked good though.
Sure did. You've got the actual. It's like between two ferns kind of.
Yeah, it looked good.
I mean, do you know?
It looks better than between two ferns. Let's be honest.
Well, it does, and you look far better than Zach Galifianakis.
Hey, you got it right.
Wow.
You know what? Why is that a stretch?
He was just in Vegas.
You know what? You're right. Never mind. I should assume.
My eyes are still blurry from all the drinking I did in Las Vegas. But I want to make sure that. Friendship, Chris, is a two-way street.
It is.
And so
what are you going to do for him?
I will be hosting Mostly Peaceful solo this week.
No, we're not going to do that. I actually have fun doing that. But no, I thought that since I saved you, that you would come out to Edley's and hang out with me for a little bit.
I'm debating it.
Donaldson.
I'm truly debating it.
You know what the problem is that Donaldson is so far away from where you are.
It's like it's a pilgrimage.
Oh, yeah.
It is a pilgrimage.
It's like, depending on what time you leave in the morning, probably like 35 minutes.
Yeah, I don't want Chris to go 35 minutes out of his way. He needs his beauty sleep, clearly.
I do.
But I'm considering going as well.
Are you considering going?
I am considering going.
Are you going just for the... Can I just ask this question, though? Are you going for me or the tacos?
You know.
The tacos.
I love that. Yeah, come on.
Dan, you know.
Yeah, come on.
Was there ever any debate? Come on, man.
It's obviously you.
Okay, now I know you're lying.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I had to.
You know what's the thing is though is I appreciate honesty.
Yep.
That's the thing. I appreciate honesty. And if you prefer tacos over me, I get it. I prefer tacos over me too.
Well, in the spirit of appreciating honesty, can I tell you something?
Sure.
I stopped in a Cracker Barrel over the weekend on my way back from Atlanta.
You rhino.
I didn't buy anything.
Traitor.
Oh, you didn't buy anything.
You stopped in,
we
but
didn't buy anything.
Did you go to the bathroom?
We had to use the bathroom.
Aha.
And there's a Cracker Barrel there.
Yeah.
And it was a revamped, remodeled. I can't remember exactly where we were. Somewhere between Chattanooga and Manchester.
Yeah.
It was just some random exit. Kids got to go to the bathroom. Cool. And like, you know, you can get in and out of a Cracker Barrel pretty easy.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't look that bad in there. Just being full disclosure, I understand everybody's mad about the logo. It didn't look that bad. Mm-hmm. And on a Saturday morning, it was probably around 11 a.m. Mm-hmm. It was packed. Packed.
Okay.
Yeah, I've had people, you know what I'm doing this morning? I'm having people drive by their favorite Cracker Barrel and snap a picture of the parking lot.
We should go full Phil Valentine and have him honk the horn in the Cracker Barrel parking lots and then leave.
Yes, we could do that. But I would not recommend it.
Did you go in the store part? I guess you had to go to the bathroom,
yep,
right?
We went to the store part.
So is the store any different, or does it still have the same,
It still had the same vibe. I mean, there's new paint on the walls, but it still had all the same kind of tchotchkes. I still had to say no to the kids for 10 different things, and you know how that goes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my goodness.
That's, to me, that's the worst part about Cracker Barrel.
Do you know what Riker forced me many years ago now, is Amy and I and Riker were in Cracker Barrel, and Riker sees this. He was just learning how to play checkers.
Okay.
So that big old checkerboard that you play checkers on outside.
Yeah. The one that it's kind of like a carpet board.
Yeah. Had to have it. So I said, all right, Riker, so if we're gonna buy this, you got to play checkers with the old man, right?
We already know where this is going.
How many games did you guys make it through?
I don't even know if it's out of the box or the bag that we got it in. So
that's a shame.
Well, and then of course he got into chess, and now he's too good to play checkers because checkers is for people like me that have small brains.
It's the smoothed brained that do checkers. We have probably a milk crate full of tchotchkes from Cracker Barrel that you had to have it.
Oh, yeah.
You had to have it. Like the extender grabber thing with the trigger that's actually a dinosaur mouth. Like, we need that. Mm-hmm. How can I get anything off the top shelf without the extender dinosaur thing?
Right. That's exactly right.
And then it just sits in the bottom of the bucket.
They got really cool stuff at Cracker Barrel.
They do. I
will
love
say
this
this
stuff.
Well, 026, so the haters are coming out now.
Oh.
Dan is over here complaining. Oh, okay, so you'll love this. So 0026. Thank you, Chris. Dan is over-exaggerating this Cracker Barrel thing. People need to chill out. It's fine. How am I exaggerating? Am I exaggerating, Joan? Was I exaggerating? You heard me coming in.
No, and I
don't think so.
I was actually asking questions.
Right, you're asking what people are observing.
I'm a professional question asker, people. That's what I do. I ask questions.
Just asking questions.
That's exactly where
I'll tell you what, Cracker Barrel has gotten us out of a pinch many, many times when we with young kids in the car, when we have the blowouts and you're on a random highway in the middle of nowhere.
What do you mean the blowouts?
Like when the diaper starts leaking.
Oh, the blowouts.
Yeah.
You have the little kid has a blowout, and you go, okay, do we unpack the entire car to get that outfit, or do we stop at Cracker Barrel and pay $14.99 for something?
Got it.
We've done that. I've done that probably 10 times.
Really?
Couple years ago, we were going through North Carolina, and there was a snowstorm, like out of nowhere. And we thought, well, let's pull off the highway and see if we can find somewhere to eat. Stopped at a Cracker Barrel. Fireplace was going. It was perfect. The perfect thing to do. It makes me so sad what they're doing with Cracker Barrel right now that I don't think I'd even do that.
Do you know what I heard?
Tell us, Dan.
I heard that at Cracker Barrel, they're going to change their fireplace to gas.
No, they're not. That's a lie.
I don't know.
Nah.
Wow, Joan Philly Joan comes out.
I heard they're going to remove it and replace with an LCD screen, an LED screen. It's just going to be
that one. I believe
it's just going to be a screensaver of a fireplace.
The funny thing is, to be honest, for all I know, it is gas. I have no idea.
It probably is.
Is it gas?
I would imagine.
Cracker Barrel?
It's not.
No,
they're not putting logs on the fire, Joan.
Come on.
Joan,
what is wrong with you?
Joan.
They are.
You're an award-winning newscaster.
That's what the promo says.
Am I gullible to think? Really?
It's written on the ceiling above you, Joan.
How do we not know if Cracker Barrel is gas or actual log?
Smart money. Listen, I'd bet $100 right now that it's gas.
No, Cracker Barrel restaurants feature real wood fire burning.
Bam!
Real wood burning.
Nobody shook on it. Nobody shook on it.
For now, Joan, for now. They may very well want to save some trees and
Hold on.
gas.
Stop 1 second. I want to hear, Joan, you were right.
Joan, you were right.
Thank you, Dan.
Joan, you're right. Dump that.
Dump it.
man.
The
Dump it so nobody heard it.
Dump button. Just the YouTube stream gets that one.
Oh, man.
Darn.
4702, who's been on my butt all day. 4702, I thought we were friends. He's been really mean to me today.
Was it because you don't want all the Chinese students?
I don't know. Everything, according to 4702, everything I say today is wrong. I don't care.
What kind of a good idea is allowing 600,000 Chinese students?
It's not a good idea.
It's not a good idea.
It's not a good idea at all.
Was he playing both sides of the fence? Because he also said yesterday that low key that with the military presence in South Korea that they could destroy China. Did you miss that?
I totally missed that.
You missed that?
I missed that. Did he say that?
Yeah, he said yesterday while he's sitting down with I'll DM it to you. He said it yesterday while sitting down with the South Korean president that they could destroy China. Quote, we would destroy them. Like, it was really low key, and if you blinked, you missed it. Mm-hmm. But so part of what I was thinking with the comments on the Chinese students was, is he doing a little bit salty and a little bit sweet?
Good cop, bad cop?
Yeah, is
good
that
Trump, bad Trump?
Is that kind of what he's going for? I don't know,
but I don't like it at all. Hey, you remember that guy that remember when we did the podcast? Which, by the way, if you want to watch last weekend's podcast, it is still actually it's more relevant today than it was when we recorded it.
That's how good we are. We do our podcasts in future tense. And
that's exactly what we do.
And you know what I've heard? I've heard people are binge watching all the podcasts.
Have you really?
Like, yeah.
Wow.
It's like instead of Netflix and chill, it's mostly peaceful and chill.
I don't.
That's what people are saying.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking like you,
so
Mason.
check the comments. Check the comments. People are saying it.
Go with it, Mason. Go with it, Joan.
No, I'm
trying
okay
to
with
sell
the
the
binging.
podcast.
The binging I'm fine with. It's the chill part that I don't think needs to be tagged on there.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because the chill part is actually with the younger kids. The chill part means that you're going to hook up, correct?
I meant
Netflix and chill.
I meant middle-aged Netflix and chill. It's like fall asleep halfway
Fall
through.
asleep at 8 o'clock.
Got it. Okay. So, do you want to hear what this guy says about you, Joan?
Oh, yeah. Okay,
is
go
this
ahead.
the hate mail?
Is this the hate mail guy?
This is the hate mail guy. Well,
Okay.
there's one of several.
I'm
that I
ready.
get.
Go
All
ahead.
right, my hand's next to the dump button.
This is terrible. I wonder who's dumber.
Oh, it's not Joan. She was just right.
Whether he calls you. See, here's the deal. He calls Joan weather-faced.
Oh, this is that guy.
Weathered-faced Joan.
Yeah.
Or that hoe Amy for marrying your lame
my
horse. That's what he says.
Gosh. Wow.
He's a hater.
He is a hater. Yep.
You should just reply back and be like, is it tough being this lonely?
Should I do that?
Yeah, do it. And then give him a kissy face emoji.
I have to find that because I don't know what that is.
You don't have it in your recents?
No, believe it or not, I don't.
He actually has it pinned to the top so you could read it every morning.
Is it tough being this lonely?
And then, yeah, drop like 3 kissy face emojis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, did you say there were more angry texts about me?
Not today. No.
Okay.
You need to step it up, Joan.
Well, I'm working on it.
Anger more people.
Yeah, Joan, anger more people. I don't know if I've ever sent a kissy face. I have never in my life sent a kissy face emoji.
You've never sent the kissy face
I don't
emoji?
think so.
How could you, not even to Amy?
Do you have no, I don't do kissy face emojis.
Oh, man.
Whoa.
It's hard enough to do it in real life.
This seems a little bit touchy of a subject for you.
No, I don't do kissy face emojis. Do you?
Has this been brought up to you before by Amy? 'Cause I don't do that. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
One of my favorite-
Do you know what's so funny?
Right? He seems
Yeah.
sensitive
Actually,
about
what's
this.
very funny is kissy face emojis have come up, and I said, "Honey, I don't do kissy face emojis. I don't know. Do you know what emoji I use the most?
Which one?
The face palming emoji. Because I'm always talking about myself, and it's always a face palm moment that I have literally every single day.
It's a shank in emoji form.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
I use the one that's goofy with the head tilted to the side. And
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
I
Yep.
love
I know
that
that one. I only send the kissy face emojis to the wife and now Kennedy, now that she has her little bark watch, and then all the haters. That's the only groups that my kissy face emojis are reserved for.
I just found the kissy face emoji, so I sent it back to the guy because I never respond to him. So
Oh, that's good.
yeah, congratulations, sir. I've now
How do we know it's a
responded.
guy? Do we know it's a guy?
No,
Okay.
I don't believe that a woman could be. Well, I don't know why I'm saying this.
Come on
You
now.
should just start assuming, ma'am. Listen, ma'am.
See, that would be funny. What's your favorite emoji? Is it the kissy face?
Oh, it's kissy face all day.
Okay.
I also I like the heart hands. I send that to Mason a lot.
Yeah.
I'll do the heart hands to Mason.
I get that one a lot. I thought it was funny. One of my favorite text messages from Dan was I would respond a lot with thumbs up. He's like, I think this is the most emojis I've ever received in a text message.
Did you hear what well, speaking of shankable moments, so I accidentally called JB.
You've been having a tough time with this.
JB Pritzker. I called him Prickster with a CK. Prickster.
I think it works.
It does work. See, that's the thing. And I'm going back and forth all day between JD and JB. But I'm not the only one that's done that.
No.
Other people have done it too. I'm not going to name names. But it's happened to other people too. It's not just me. For whatever reason, it just always stands out more when it's me. I don't know why that is.
We call
I think it's 'cause
attention to it.
Yeah, we call
that's
attention to it and you
Yes.
just stop and let it air.
I do. I you know what? If we had time, we could put together a whole montage of all the times that I called JB Pritzker, JD Pritzker.
Next
save it.
episode of Mostly Peaceful.
We'll save it. We'll save it, or save
Yes.
it for a best of.
yeah.
Anyway, so
4 hours of Dan mess-ups.
yes, indeed. What do you have coming up, Chris?
Well, we're going to talk about a lot of stuff. We're going to talk about what's happening in Chicago. I actually did a bunch of research last night on crime stats. Chicago leads the nation in homicides of individuals 19 or under. Like the
Really?
Yes, it's
Wow.
insane,
Okay.
especially when you compare it to other blue cities up to and including Memphis. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about the reaction from the people on the ground, plus the reaction from the politicians. I got the highlights from the DNC meetings, plus highlights.
Oh my God! Please tell me
Yes.
you have the video of.
The land
The
acknowledgement.
woman, yes.
Well, we're going to build.
No. Yes, but Tim Waltz.
Yeah, we have Tim Waltz.
It's got a little curse word in it.
I
didn't get to it though.
Well,
today.
yeah, I got that. We'll clean it up. But
Yeah.
I think that we're going to start opening the Chris Hand show with a land acknowledgement.
A land acknowledgement.
Oh, I like
think
that.
I think we're going to build it into the intro.
Are you really going to build it into the intro?
Just
Cool.
to really solidify.
Yeah.
We're for everybody.
Okay. Very good. And all right, that's what you got.
Yeah.
Is that what you're bringing to the table?
Is that okay? Was that enough?
I don't know.
All right.
We'll have to see what happens, Chris.
All right, perfect.
Make sure your mic doesn't cut out.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Small victories. Chris is actually here.
Okay. Here we go.
Hey, by the way, in all seriousness, I'm really looking forward to Italy's barbecue on Thursday. They got a lot of great things going on Thursday, including Fox News. Steve Ducey is going to be there. I'm going to be there from 5 to 9. I'm really looking forward to it. If you folks want to come out, please do.
If you get him on your show, I have the perfect question for you to ask him.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Is it tough having your son outshadow you?
You know what's so funny about that?
Ooh.
I bet you he's just proud as all get out, but he's completely eclipsed his dad.
Without a doubt.
They're different. Their jobs are different.
Yes.
Peter Ducey is, a glad-handing couch guy. And then, Steve Ducey is the glad-handing couch guy. Peter Ducey is more covering the White House and more of a harder-edged reporter. So they're different jobs. But I believe it was the Eagles that once sang, who is going to make it? We'll find out in the long run.
Oh, okay.
So we'll see if...
Can you sing it for us, Dan?
Okay, Dan.
No,